Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick video. All right, y'all, back with this quick one here. Joanna, you can see when there's a change in her Instagram. Like, I follow her on her social media, and I can see, like, whenever she's in her chill mode, she's in her chill mode. She's out there doing things, going out different places, going to the beach and whatever. But next thing you know, she'll switch up to that training. She'll start switching up. Like, gradually she'll start showing some workout videos, some fitness videos. Then she'll start going into those mats, start going into that open mat. You start seeing her hitting the bag. So you can tell that something's coming up. I think Joanna's definitely got a fight. I think Joanna has some fight news coming up for 2021, and that's gonna be some exciting news in my opinion, because I do feel like not really talking about anything coming up, but the one thing I do have to say about Joanna, her name's been coming up a lot lately on YouTube and different videos, different combat sports channels. And the one thing I have to say is that I do feel like Joanna's presence is still needed in the 115-pound division. Love her or hate her, I feel like she is a much needed presence in the strawweight division right now in the UFC, because I feel like she's been one of the most consistent fighters that we've had in WMMA, not just in the strawweight division. I think she brings a solid element of dedication to the sport. I know, like I said, personally, a lot of people might not be fans of her. Like I said, I've gone on record saying, I haven't been a fan of some of the things she says out of the octagon, or how she's approached some of her title, some of the title challenges that she's fought. I don't like how she gets up in their face, especially with the Rose Namajunas. But I still feel like that was something that, the fighter right then, they had to overcome. I'm on the outside looking in, so of course I can say it pisses me off, but it's all in how that fighter deals with it too. How that challenger deals with it. It's up to them to overcome, those outside bullying tactics. But the way she does that, I know it can annoy people, but at the same time, when you go back and look at it, it does bring a very exciting element to the sport. And I think that's something that the strawweight division is lacking right now. Now, I've always said the strawweight division has a lot of talent, which it does. It still thrives. It's still one of the best divisions in WMMA, but it kind of lacks that consistency and those theatrics. You know what I mean? Like, it's a sport, but it's still entertainment. We still need a champion that can hold a belt, or a title challenger that can, come up those rankings and just talk the trash at the same time they back it up. Like, I love theatrics whenever the fighter can back it up. Whether we talking about Jack Johnson or we talking about Muhammad Ali, we talking about fighters like that where, they could do all the talking all day. They could show that confidence. They could show up at your training and just start, talking trash to you. But at the same time, they go in and win. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have a good balance. And I think that Joanna, she's had a good balance of that throughout her UFC career. And like I said, if she comes back in 2021, I think it's going to be much needed. So hopefully, with her training, I hope she can get back. She can come back into that strawweight picture and just put on some more solid performances. Whether or not she wins the belt, I still think they need her presence there, because she's one of the best to do it. I've always given her credit as far as being a solid fighter that came from the Muay Thai background and made one of the perfect transitions over to mixed martial arts. I think she's done it like no other. I mean, next to Valentina, I think she's done it like no other. She's been able to keep her game of striking and kicking and using her hands and being able to move, at the same time have this impeccable takedown defense. You know what I mean? Like, you can take her down, but she'll bounce right back up. And for somebody so long and skinny that some people, like to always bring up about her, she's very, very physically strong. And, that's something I love about a fighter, when they're just very, very physically strong and they can hold their own. On top of that, she has one of the best weapons that would always talk. What am I always talking about? The jab. You know what I mean? Like, she's a fighter that never abandons her jab, always goes back to the jab, always puts her punches together, tops off a combination with a leg kick or a jab, So she's a fighter that goes in there and stays dedicated to her skill set, always tries her best to improve. And I think that that's going to be something that we need in this coming 2021 for the strawweight division. We had fighters who had to pull out of the rankings right now, like Tatiana Suarez, due to inactivity, and because she still has some things going on. Hopefully she comes back. Shout out Tatiana Suarez. But we have other fighters in there like Nina Azarov, who's still out. Other fighters on the downside like Claudia Gadelia, Rose Namajunas, who's supposed to come back in 2021, hopefully. But besides that, yeah, I mean, we have Yan Xiaonan, but we need that fire. You know, we still need that fire there. So hopefully Joanna does have some fight news coming up 2021, and hopefully it's a return to 115. But if she was to come back at 125, I think that would be interesting too. You know, I think that would be interesting. So that might be a video discussion I'll do next. You know, just talking about Joanna's presence at 125. Like, how far could she get at 125 aside from, you know, facing the champion again? You know what I mean? I mean, she shot to the top already and fought the champion and lost. Went the distance with Valentina, but what if she was to come back again, like, and fight in the flyweight rankings? Like, how far would she get? Who would she beat? Would she beat everybody and just go right back to a rematch? You know, that's something I want to talk about. But yeah, man, like I said, Joanna, I just feel like her presence is needed. Love her or hate her. She's done so many things for the sport. I mean, if you ignore what she says, sometimes you just look at her dedication as far as training and how she pushes herself. Nobody's ever done it like her in the strawweight division. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Like I said, she'll probably have some fight news coming up in for 2021. And if she does come back to 115, it's going to be a much needed flame for the strawweight division, man. But let me know, guys, what y'all think. I'll probably talk about this some more on the live stream tonight. Just doing this one on the fly. Want to give y'all my thoughts on Joanna. I want to know y'all's thoughts. I probably will do like a breakdown of Joanna as a fighter, what she does well, some of the things I appreciate about a fighter like her, and I think, you know, some of the things that other fighters can do. You know, I'll probably do that in the coming weeks. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, man, that's all I got on this, guys. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.